Leslie, welcome. And if you're not Leslie, then I trust that you're here for a reason and that there's a message in this reading for you. So, Leslie, the way I do personal readings is I'm trying to tap into the energy of the person that I'm doing the reading for. And it's actually interesting. The way I do readings is, I'm doing the readings as I'm being guided to do them by spirit. And when and where, most importantly, where. And, I had trouble with the where part of your reading. What do I mean by that? Where to do your reading, okay? Usually spirit guides me, in different areas of my house as to where I should do a reading for someone. And in your situation, I had no clue. So, having said that, I feel like you might be having difficulty finding your place in whichever way, sense, or form that can apply. I was also picking up a lot of energy of, I want to say, a lot of scattered energy. You might be having, and don't shoot the messenger, you might be having problems focusing, on completing a particular task, or it's like, I'm going to be honest, and don't shoot the messenger. What I'm picking up for you is like one day you want this, another day you want that, or it's like you're focusing one day on this, another day on that, and there's basically there's a lot of distraction, I want to say, in your energy. And it's like, how can you obtain what it is that you want if you are all over the place, if you are not being consistent in completing a particular task or a particular goal that you may have in mind? It's very difficult to achieve something, and ultimately, as a result of that, you might be feeling very drained and very tired. Because ultimately, what is happening is like you have a lot of things going on, and it's actually interesting. I feel like there's a need for you to stop. I'm going to be honest. Notice what I just did. I stopped, and I feel like this is exactly what you need to do. So, as to your place, where I'm doing your reading right now, I'm doing your reading on my chair where I usually reflect on things, So I feel like this is exactly what you need to do. Reflect on your life right now, and it's like decide exactly what it is that you want, because I also feel like you may be having trouble completing what it is that you actually want, because it's like you don't have a clear focus. You actually it's like this energy of find out exactly what it is that you want first and foremost, and stick to it. Okay. And that's why I'm saying I feel like there's a need for you to reflect on what you have accomplished, what exactly you need to do. And once you decide on the exact thing that you want to do, then focus on that thing and on that thing only. Okay. Do not be distracted, but by other things. Those other things, my friend, can wait. Okay. Again, it has to do with priorities, right? And so I feel like you might be having trouble in that area of your life, and I feel like it will be beneficial for you to focus on, on, first of all, find out what it is exactly that you want. And, second is make sure that you're actually following, with your plan. I also am picking up strong energy. You're needing to actually set up a plan for yourself. If you're having trouble focusing on a particular thing, then make up a plan, and follow that plan. Because if you don't have a clear plan, if you don't have a clear vision, if you don't know exactly what it is that you want, then it's very hard and very difficult to have the life that you actually want. You get my point here? So I'm hoping this is making sense so far. Yeah, spend some time with, on your own, and, grab a coffee or tea and have, put everything down in your mind step by step, and then write it down. Write it down step by step, and then follow the steps that you have written. So it's actually interesting. When I'm recording your reading, I'm actually holding my phone. So you might be literally holding phone in one hand and completing the task in your other, and that's why, it's like you might be looking at your phone for whatever reason and then trying to do something, it's very difficult, So it might be very wise for you to put down your phone or whatever it is that you're holding, holding on to, and focus on the thing that you have set up yourself to do. Okay. Wow. And you know what? I'm feeling this relief right now. So I feel like when you do that, you're actually going to be feeling very relieved, my friend. Okay. Give yourself a break. Seriously. Give yourself a break. Wow. So anyhow, it's actually interesting. That's how I'm going to be doing your reading. I don't have a stand for my phone, so I have to hold it with my hand. Spirit has guided me to select, the way I'm going to be doing your reading, by the way, is I have a whole box of cards. Okay. So again, I feel like there's this energy of you picking and choosing. It's like 1 minute you're doing this and you're don't even complete that thing and you're handing or giving attention to something else. That's the energy that I feel here with my box. I have a whole bunch of oracle cards, tarot cards, messages from Spirit in this box. So Spirit has guided me to use this box for your reading. Having said that, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. Okay, I'm going to give voice to Spirit now. So let's see. Also, I feel like there's a need for relaxation. Okay, that's another thing that I'm hearing. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. For Leslie, Spirit. Collaboration. Work. You might be working with a lot of people. Or it's like you might be focusing on a lot of things, when it comes to your work life. Give people a chance. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, give people a chance to help you out. Okay, if you have a lot on your plate, then literally delegate. There's such word as delegation, so delegate. Okay, there's a strong energy of collaboration here. Let's see what else for Leslie, Spirit. Ooh, the Joker. You also may be someone, it's like you want to do everything on your own. My friend, if you don't give someone a chance, how can you be sure that they cannot do something, that they cannot deliver? Okay. I feel the Joker here. You'll be surprised and shocked. Okay. I feel like you have a new offer coming of collaboration. Somebody is going to ask you, okay, can I work with you? Can I help you out? Okay. There's a strong energy of the Fool here. That's the energy that I'm picking up of the Joker. Okay. It's a strong energy of a Fool. And it's like you're going to be working with someone on completing some sort of a task or a project. Okay. Let's see what else for Leslie. 5 of Wands. Ooh. Are you worrying about competition? My friend, you have nothing to worry about. Okay. Don't worry. You will get that. Okay. And you know what I'm talking about. Yes, you will. Okay. You will get it. It has to do with collaboration with job. Okay, you will get it. What else for Leslie? I feel you have your answer. That's what I'm hearing. Yes. The money is yours. The offer is yours. The abundance is yours. Okay. Yes, you'll be receiving that offer. Okay. Yes. That's what I feel here. This is a very stable offer, may I add. Okay. Coming from this King of Diamonds. Okay. Which is the King of Pentacles in tarot. Okay. So expect abundance coming your way. Praise and recognition. Okay. For Leslie, Spirit. Ooh. You're about to receive communication. Okay. There's also this energy, my friend, do not block. Do not block. I feel like you may have been feeling like there's competition around you, but it's like, do not block the flow of energy. Okay. Ultimately, the decision is yours, I want to say. Okay. Do not give up. Do not give up whatever it is that you want. Okay. Do not give that up. Focus on that, and don't be distracted. Okay. Interesting. What does it say here? Number 37 may mean something to you. You may be feeling threatened by some sort of a competition. Don't worry about it, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Do not worry about it. Yes, look. Ace of Swords. You'll be receiving your truth. You'll be receiving your clarity. There's communication coming. And this communication, let me tell you, is positive. Okay? It is positive communication. Seriously. It is. You have the Ace of Swords twice. Okay? Somebody is ready to communicate. Okay? And when communicating, my friend, literally say exactly what it is that you want. Okay? Be very clear. That's why that's why I feel like Spirit has guided me to sit here on my chair and to tell you to reflect. Okay? Figure out exactly what it is that you want, my friend. Figure out exactly, what you're going to tell that person. Okay? Be very clear about that. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Be very clear. Make a decision. Okay? Make a decision. This is what I'm going to say, and stick to it. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask for what it is that you want. Okay? Seriously, do not be. And you might be afraid, oh, I'm going to lose. What if there's somebody better out there than me? No, my friend. You have to believe that you are the best. Okay? Seriously. For Leslie, Spirit. But you'll be receiving that communication, my friend. Seriously. And embrace your inner magic. You have the frog here. Okay? The frog spirit. Know that you are capable of extraordinary things. Okay? You are capable of extraordinary things. That's why the frog is appearing in your reading. And what happens when you kiss a frog? It turns into a prince or princess, right? I feel like a situation is changing in your life, my friend, and transforming. Okay? But it starts with your belief in yourself. Okay? And you, anything, sticking to your guts. Okay? Whatever you are setting out to do. Okay? Stick to it. Okay? Do not feel distracted. Do not block. Wow. For Leslie, Spirit. So, we have this card for you. And what does it say here? When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive. So it's like, be open to receiving this abundance, okay? Divine guidance, clear direction. You're going to be given a clear direction, my friend, okay? You have Ace of Swords twice. That's also about clarity and clear direction, okay? Seriously. And great wisdom. So it's like you're about to receive divine guidance, okay? Or guidance from someone, okay? Clear direction and great wisdom. Again, Ace of Swords is great wisdom, okay? Wow. Anything else for Leslie? What about love? What about love? Listen, love. That's what Spirit wants to talk about, whatever I'm telling you. Transform the way you see, okay? I feel like you're going to be seeing something. And I was mentioning with the frog, look how, about the transformation, right? About change coming. Look at this frog's eyes. You're going to be seeing something. And look at the eyes here on this card, okay? You're going to be seeing something, my friend, that's going to allow you to change and to transform, okay? You're going to be seeing a situation from a different perspective, okay? Maybe this reading The introduction of this reading has provided you with a different perspective. I don't know, my friend. Okay, you tell me. Okay. And let me know in the comment section, or, you know, shoot me an email, whichever you prefer. If these messages are resonating with you, you know. I'm hearing it's like you're saying da, you know, so I don't know what that means. You let me know. Anything else for Leslie, please? Leslie. Another. I am patient. Be patient with yourself, my friend. Okay? Give it time. Nothing happens overnight. Look at your message, my friend. I am patient. And you know what? This is the card I'm seeing for the very first time. So you might be someone that's very impatient, you know. There's always a reason why I say certain things in a reading, let me tell you. So you might be, you might be transforming yourself, and it's like you're actually going to embrace the patience and being patient, you know. You might be someone who always wants, you know, things right away, you know. It's like, I want it now. So let's read your message. I am patient, knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. So have patience, my friend. Okay? Whatever is for your highest good, for your greatest good, is coming your way. Okay? And look at this energy. She's pregnant. You're birthing something. Okay? Something is about to be birthed, and I feel like what's about to be birthed is this major transformation within you. Okay? That's what Spirit wanted to talk to you. Spirit wanted to talk about you. Okay? Because ultimately, my friend, any type of change in our life starts within us, you know. And if we don't change, if you do not follow a certain guideline, if we do not stick to our goals, you know, if we don't take any action, you know, then nothing is going to come our way, you know, and nothing is going to change. Any type of change requires a change within us. Okay? And I feel like that's exactly what you need to focus on. Okay? And when you focus on that, then, you know, everything else will change for you. All right? So yes, Leslie, this was your reading. I'm sending you peace, love, and abundance. All the best, health and wealth. And I'm going to talk to you very soon. Thank you so much. Take care and bye.